Good evening, colleagues, friends, and family. Welcome to the SAICE Presidential Inauguration for 2014. A special word of welcome to Stanford Mkhacane, our president for 2014, his family, and his special guests. The names that I have here as special guests is Dr. Herman Joubert, Dr. Pine Pina, I had the pleasure of meeting Pine outside, Mehboob Babamia from the city of Tshwane, and colleagues from Nyaleti Consulting. Our international guests from the Institution of Engineers Zambia, Engineer Peter Kapala, Engineer Henry Mwale, and from Zimbabwe, Engineer Michael Tumbare, and Engineer Sanzan Diarra. If I may request that our international guests stand up, please. Won't you give them a warm South African welcome? Our sponsors, Ultralitho and UWP Consulting, thank you very much. We are delighted to partner with you on this event. Thank you very much for your contributions. Our university HODs, Professor Mitch Gonnet from Wits University, Johan de Koerke from the University of Johannesburg, welcome. Our voluntary associations, John Sheet from the Concrete Society of South Africa, Brian Perry, I met Brian outside the Concrete Institute, Karin, I also met Karin Botha, the industrial engineers, and Von Rumboldt from the South African Institution of Mechanical Engineers. The galaxy of past SAICE presidents, or SAICE's past presidents. You're welcome. Our office bearers, vice presidents, president-elect, branch and division chairpersons, SAICE fellows, honorary fellows, welcome. Some of you have traveled from far away to celebrate this day with SAICE. SAICE appreciates the effort that you have made to be here. Thank you very much for being here, everybody. I need an engineer. I am looking for an engineer. Is there an engineer in the room? Does anybody know an engineer? Quick, find me an engineer. Several months ago, I asked my staff at National Office why they work at SAICE. At the end of our discussion, 3 convictions surfaced. The first being that we don't work at SAICE. We serve. That's our conviction. We serve SAICE's engineers because we believe, there's that word, conviction. We believe in the power of civil engineering, which makes a positive impact in the socio-economic development of South Africa. Secondly, we believe that you, as our members, chose a career in civil engineering because you believe that you can make a difference in the lives of your families, communities, and our country. Finally, we believe that you fight for a good cause. You are in a battle that is worth fighting for. And in serving you, we keep your arms raised until socio-economic development is achieved. Now, it is encouraging that others put their faith, their dependency, and trust in you. And this is truly how my staff sees you. The question, however, is, how do you as engineers see yourself? I need an engineer. I am looking for an engineer. Is there an engineer in the room? Becoming an engineer is one of my life's greatest accomplishments. Every time I say that I am a civil engineer, there is a hint of integrity, prestige, and dignity. And that is what is associated with that title, engineer. I am an engineer. I am a South African engineer. I am an African engineer. And in my profession, I take deep pride. The name Civolution has been making its rounds around South Africa, and yes, around the world, in Australia, in India, in the UK. Some people have accused Civolution of being a gimmick, an emotional marketing ploy. It is true. Civolution is a mass seduction tool, inviting our engineers to participate in the greatest engineering revolution known to South Africa. But how does this macro aspiration to change a nation, 50 million people in South Africa, an integrated and complex social, environmental, economic, and political climate, how does Civolution manifest itself for you and me, individuals, on the ground? Because engineers are problem solvers, philosophers, and strategists, Civolution is firstly an introspective conversion, where we abandon pessimism and distrust and regenerate ourselves to become a creative and intelligent part of the solution again, driven by the conviction that we once held. When we first became engineers, we believed in our hearts that we can make a difference. Civolution starts with you. How do you see yourself? I need an engineer. I am looking for an engineer. Is there an engineer in the room? Civolution must manifest, most certainly, in our engineering projects, with our clients and with our peers, in the way we conduct our business. But it must also find manifestation in our day-to-day responsibilities, in our homes, in our body corporates in which we serve as trustees, our school governing bodies, in our faith-based organizations, in any territory where you as an engineer have influence. Where there is work that requires accuracy, intelligence, diligence, trust, ethical values, professionalism, reliability, integrity, where the task summons for services of men of honor, of women of honor, the petition should be, find me an engineer. I need an engineer. Is there an engineer in the room? Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the rest of your evening, and I thank you for your attention.